So I am coming at you from my new phone. So if you have texted me in the past few hours, iCloud and iMessage takes a little bit to update, connect to the new phone since I switched carriers, which is awesome because I was not getting any cell reception here in the condo specifically. So now this is really nice. I'm able to make phone calls and hear the other person on the other line, which is awesome. So if you have texted me in the past little bit and I haven't responded, I probably haven't seen it just because only my iCloud is like hooked up and I'm not like on my computer right now to get like all my text messages, or like however that works. They said 24 hours, so hopefully I get everything hooked over or switched over and set well by tomorrow. Today was a long day. I am good mentally, but I think I'm just so tired because it's so many different buildings and I went from 9 to 4 today. Pretty back to back. I had 5 different, six. I had 6 things today. One of them so I started off with the PEMF, which is basically that like electromagnetic thing that like they put on you to kickstart your organs. So I did that, and then the MASMAT, and then I had 5 minutes to get over to a whole nother building. So needless to say, I was late to my HOCAT, and today that was up to 42 degrees Celsius, which translates to like 106 or 107 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was really, really hot in there. And it made me nauseous just because of like how hot it was. And there's the fan that blows on my face, but it's still like you're in this personal sauna from like here down. And so it's just really hot. And so then Mom and I went to a quick lunch. Kathy left today, which I'm super bummed about, but I'm glad she was able to come. And so we went to a quick lunch, and then I had the rest of my treatments today. I did this, it's called MHA, and I think I was talking about it yesterday a little bit. So it's Meridian Health Assessment, I think is what it stands for. So basically, she put this, it was like you know at the nail salon how they like file off your nails? It was kind of something like that. And she tested each finger in 2 different areas, so like here and here on each finger. And basically it was to see how the meridians flow to the rest of your body. So like each one is connected to something else. And so it comes into my AET testing to show like which allergies or how it affects the allergies or something like along those lines. I'll post a picture of the paper in the comments below to get it like a little bit of a better understanding. It didn't hurt or anything, it just kind of felt like weird. So basically my meridians it's gonna look like I'm flipping you all off, but I'm trying to demonstrate. This meridian right here, I'm not really sure what it's connected to, but something is what in here is what's causing the allergies in the rest of my body to, basically things don't flow correctly is the best way that I understood it. And it's all stemming from like right here. So they gave me, it's called a homeopathic, and she put it in this machine and then plugged some numbers into the computer, and then it started shaking with like electricity. So I'm not entirely sure what's all in it. I need to read the paper a little bit more. But basically I just take it like 10 drops 3 times a day, but she said I can like work up to that. And then I think I just finished the bottle, and when I finish the bottle, I'm done with it. And it's supposed to work for like life is what I understood her to say. So as long as I do that, then the meridians will start to flow, and that should help with any allergies or food sensitivities. But I don't really feel sick after I eat anything, which was really shocking to her, because I was like, the allergy elimination testing doesn't really affect me. Like, I don't feel sick after I eat any of those things that we've eliminated or that we've gone through. But so we'll see how all that pans out. I was like, all right, if it works. I could see on the scale how things, like on the graph, how it like showed that it wouldn't work, but I guess I'm still just having a really hard time wrapping my head around all of this, because it's so much information. It's such a short amount of time. And then in my supplement meeting today, we started adding in more supplements because I've been just taking them a little bit at a time, but now she wants to do more. So I'm just trying to like stay in this positive headspace that I'm in, and try not to be like super overwhelmed, because now I'm doing like my peptides every day, and because they gave me the wrong syringes, or they didn't give me the 1 pack of the right syringes, I have to do 2 different needles because the syringe isn't big enough to hold all the liquid in both, which is an easy fix. I just have to go and get the right syringes from the checkout lady, but I've been putting it off because I don't want them to charge me for them, especially because I'm not planning on doing the peptides after I leave here. So I'm like, it's such a small needle, and it just goes into my stomach, and like I have like a little fat pouch, so I just like put it in there, and it doesn't hurt at all after I got that lidocaine in it. So tomorrow I have my EBOO, so if we could continue to pray for one good vein. This one in my hand's been doing pretty well the past 2 weeks, so hopefully it keeps going, or we can find a different one. But first try would be the most ideal. So if it's the hand, it's the hand. If it's not, I'll live there too. I'm trying to think what else we're going home July 25th. So I'm super excited. It's not the 21st, but it's not the 28th either. So I get to go home on Tuesday, July 25th. I quickly changed my flight once I realized, once they confirmed that. So there's a scheduler. She's scheduling for me to get my PICC line out. Hopefully that like the week before, so I can enjoy the weekend, because like I said, not every one of my treatments is an IV. So depending on how the scheduling works, I hope I can get this out before Tuesday, because I have a 5 o'clock flight home, and I am so excited, and I know my mom's excited, especially because it's 3 days earlier than we thought. So I have a few days. This is such a huge blessing. I have a few days to rest and recoup before going back to work, because I've been off of work since April 23rd. Yep, 23rd. And it has not been a relaxing time off, just because of like doctor's appointments and different doctor's appointments, different treatments, this, that, and the other. I am looking forward to a few days of no treatments, no nothing, before I get back to work, and hopefully my body can rest and recoup from the amount of things that I've been doing, the amount of stress that I've probably pushed down just to avoid a positive headspace. So I'm sure my body's picked up all of that, even though my brain is ignoring it. But I think that is it. Just continue to pray. I'm in a really good headspace right now, just really tired. And I'm excited to go home, and I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow. I'll post some of that information from my binder in the comments below in case anybody is a little interested in reading the science behind what I've been doing today. I'll put all of that in there, and I will talk to you tomorrow.